Hello, YouTube and fellow Back to the Future fans. I am Keith One Shot, and I am playing Back to the Future, the game, which is episode 5 for me, and we are going to do, which is number 3, Citizen Brown. That's where we're at. So, if you were a fan of my Comic Complete dramatic reading series, I am currently working on voicing the casting, and I was just fumbling around with my words today. It wasn't getting done right. I'm sorry about that. That's going to take me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. I'm going to get back at it tomorrow after work, and I'm going to work on some more scripts while I'm at work, and hopefully that should be cool. So let's see what happens. I want to do the whole metal series, and that's going to be a daunting task. It's going to be quite a challenge indeed. There's a lot of tie-in issues. I did a video that I uploaded this morning about that. I don't know when this video is going up, but I uploaded the video recently. Either way, that was talking about the metal and all the events and tie-ins and one-shots in that. And it's a lot. But I want to do it all for you guys. I want to do it all for me, too, because I watch those videos. I like those videos. I like my videos. They're fun for me. And the casting is giving me a lot of hard time. But that's okay, because you need challenge to grow in life. And I'm a fan of challenge. It's just a lot of content, you know? Like, it's like The Forge. The Forge was 17 minutes long, which is my longest Comic Complete video. And I had a lot of fun with it. I like watching it. It's pretty enjoyable for me. But it's just long and it's a lot of work. It takes a while to do. And I know Batman comes out Wednesday, which is chapter 4 of the War, Jokes, and Riddles. And Batman and Flash, the respective weeks that they come out, is always top priority for me. So the casting, if not done tomorrow, it might get pushed back, which just sucks because I already have like 20 sound bites recorded for the casting. Yeah. So let's see what happens. But this is Back to the Future episode 5. Sorry for all the talk about the Comic Complete dramatic reading series. If that's not what you're into on my channel and you just like the gameplay, because that's what this video is anyway, then yeah, you know. I'm also in debate in general. It's like, do I keep uploading games and comics, or do I do 2 separate channels? I don't know. I'm pro the one channel thing, and I feel like if you come here, you find what you want to watch on this channel that you enjoy, because I enjoy all of
Don't worry, everybody.
my content.
Okay, the billboard broke my fall.
Alright. I know that I need to turn the game down on my TV and listen to it only in my headset. Yo, lady.
What the hell?
Whoa, what?
Jennifer?
Jennifer, that does not look like Jennifer, my dude. What? Where did I get that picture, Marty? So this one's all about Jennifer. It's preserving our future or our current.
It's jammed.
Yeah, it is, Marty.
This is the dumbest design ever. Jennifer, I need some help.
Martin? It is you. Is that a DeLorean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a DeLorean.
You
What
damn
else would it
straight
be?
it's a
How
DeLorean.
the hell did it get into the billboard like that?
I
Never
crashed
mind
it, my
Just
dude.
Give me a hand, okay?
Come on. Gotta learn to follow. Wow. Petty?
So who you supposed to be? Luke or Bo?
This isn't funny, Jennifer.
Luke. Why would you even ask that? You've changed.
Jennifer, you look so different.
That's the general idea of being a nonconformist.
That's not what I meant.
What are you getting at?
What'd you do to your hair?
Helter Skelter.
What?
It's
Oh,
the
boy.
same hair dye I always use.
Marty, this is an edgy future. Your clothes.
What are you wearing, Jen? You look so...
Vocative
Keen
and
eye you got
fishnetty.
there.
I was gonna say punk.
Kind of like you went to a
Oh,
Hot
it
Topic
means
and you
the
just
likes
bought a
of you,
random stuff that was on clearance and you just threw it all on. You know, that's what I'm saying. Your
What's
attitude,
with the
though, it's
attitude?
I'm not
different.
having
Can
this
you explain
argument
that there,
again.
lady?
We've argued about this before. I'm guessing you won.
Who won the argument?
Never mind. I gotta get out of this car.
Sorry, I'm doing my voices for the Comic Complete Dramatic Reading Series. Because I'm bored. What's the date? What are you doing?
What are you doing down there?
Don't ask the
Not that
date. Never ask the
you'd
date.
ever understand it, but I'm doing my part to support the arts in Hill Valley. Anyway, what's the
The
technical
arts
term for
in
attempting
Hill
to jump
Valley
your
are
DeLorean
very,
through a billboard?
skilled.
Where did you even
I
get
enjoy
a
them.
DeLorean? Is it stolen?
Yeah,
That's
I,
a little complicated.
I bet.
lifted it.
Oh man.
You ever seen
What's
Bait
the
Car?
date?
What? That's
I got
something
away.
I should be asking you. You've probably wrecked your head.
Yeah,
What's the date, Jennifer?
just tell me.
It's the 15th,
No, it's
Year.
not.
1986. Duh.
Duh.
Oh man, this can't be happening.
We're in an alternate present,
Help me
Barry.
down.
Why don't you just
You fucked up
jump?
the timeline, Barry.
And
Help me with the door. Call for help. Do you have anything
Got any
useful?
rope you can toss me?
All I have is this rusty wrench thing I found in the dirt.
Maybe you throw that my way?
I think that'll do. Toss it here.
Oh, back off, Martin. This is my whatchamacallit.
You
What do
just
you give
put
me
it
for
inside of you.
May I please have the tire iron?
The tire who?
The big metal thing you're holding.
Come on, stop being a
Oh,
doofus.
right. As soon as you offer up a decent trade.
Ugh. Jennifer, please. This is serious.
This tire thing really has some value to you, huh?
At the moment, yes.
Then it better be a pretty good trade.
Why do they want me to find like something off screen that's not there? Unless I have something in my inventory that I just don't know about.
All right, let me think this through.
Don't strain your brain, Geekzilla.
I gotta get out of this death trap.
No shoot.
It's already open.
What's that? I seen another thing. See, how would you know you have that stuff though? I mean, I guess you had to have played the games enough to and be smart.
Jennifer! This is
Jesus.
all I got.
Is there anything in it?
Just take it,
Give
you
me
damn
here.
alky. Dude, like,
Ugh, smells like armpits and booze. Irving Kid Tannen, the gangster? Where the hell did you get this?
It's a long story. Can I just have the tire iron now?
Heads up!
Thanks. Oh, great. Now what? Oops. Oh.
don't get caught, Marty. Good thing we got that life preserver. You know, the car will be safe there if we just leave it there, Marty, you know. The car, it's all about your car, Marty. You gotta
Well,
leave
your
it there in the
boredness, my
billboard.
debt to society is paid.
Get in the
As for
golf
you,
car, Marty.
It's your attention to change anything between us. Dig?
Doesn't change what? Look, Jennifer, I think there are some things we need to talk about. Hey, maybe you can give me a lift into town.
Oh, sure, Martin. Climb on in.
Hey, Jennifer,
I
wait!
told you, we're through, McFly. I'll never date such a square again.
My own friend thinks I'm a square?
Yeah, you're a square,
Jesus,
bro.
could this get any worse?
You ain't a rectangle, and you're definitely in a circle. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
And I won't say anything more. Yeah, bro. And that is why we shouldn't have flying cars. Stay on the road, McFly.
Doc, I could really use your help right about now. least one of the hover wheels work.
The flux
Dead.
capacitor is still
May
fluxing.
15th, 1986. Yeah, the date's right, but... That's not good. "12 volts. Wait, this is the car battery? It must have been installed in 2015 with the Mr. Fusion. Still has plenty of juice.
Ha, 2015. Where I'm from, Marty, it's 20.
I don't really feel qualified to repair a nuclear reactor. Maybe it's still under warranty. Well, I guess technically it's way under warranty. These walls couldn't possibly go around the entire city, could they?
It's Hill Valley, Marty. Hill Valley, the future.
Subtle. Real subtle, Marty. How the hell do you get through these?
You gotta go to the squawk box, Marty. It's all about the squawk.
Check. Sibilance. Sibilance.
Whizzing with the intercom.
It's
Hi.
Marty McFly.
Buzz me in.
Visitors
Is
must
your
check
mother
in at the
around?
North Gate.
No?
Northgate? I'm not walking clear around Hill Valley. There's gotta be another way.
Do you want me to, now that I have the battery, go to the... the DeLorean that's wrecked? And ride the wheel? Is that what I'm doing, Marty? The wheel, Marty. You gotta fly the wheel.
I don't really see anywhere to hook the battery up directly. I can't see anything with the wheel connected to the car.
The tire iron, Marty. You got the tire iron from Jennifer. You gotta use it to take off the wheel. The brilliant. Winning, Marty. We're winning. Now you
Good.
put the battery
This could be
there, and
useful.
then we fly in
Think,
no time.
Marty, think.
Sounds good to me.
Let's see here. Red to positive, black
Cool,
to negative.
cool.
Whoa!
You know how to fly one of those tires, Marty?
Oof. Far out.
Retro, dude.
Okay, Doc, let's see what kind of nightmare alternate timeline I've landed in this time.
That's kind of my thing. A GV.
Okay, Marty. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just an alternate Hill Valley that's turned my girlfriend into a punk rock vandal. That doesn't mean it's full of post-apocalyptic biker gangs run by armies of Biff clones.
Yep.
Just take a deep breath and remember,
The Tannen
gotta
family.
find Doc.
Tannen family brothers. Don't back down for nobody, McFlies. Hey, McFlies, your flies is down. The funny one here. You're uploading a file to the Google Drive. Enjoy the driving. Hill Valley Unity. Strength through unity, the spirit remains. Strength through unity. You know the meme, if you know the meme. Wow, this is nice. I like what they've done with the place. Hill Valley Bureau of Discipline.
So, clean.
Some people might go there for fun, so.
Good morning, citizen.
And a good morning to you too, citizen.
Hello, upper brow member of the community. How do you conform today? There's no gazebo there in the middle. What's up with that?
What's going on here, Doc?
You know? I too want to know what's going on, Marty.
Jeez, My Hill Valley never...
Marty? Hold on a second.
Watch
Cool.
where you're going,
Cool.
citizen. Violation of Civic Ordinance 9 Triple E. And you're not wearing an ID in direct
Come on,
violation of
Marty.
Ordinance WB 714. What are you up to, citizen?
McFly.
Are you on the pot, citizen?
What are you doing?
Quiet. Hold still.
Are you on the pot there, citizen?
Nothing. What's your deal today, McFly?
You know where I can get any?
Hey, what's with the pat down? What do you think, I'm packing heat?
Heat, contraband,
Contraband?
you know. Booze, smokes, bubblegum, dogs, circus
Bubblegum
peanuts.
is illegal?
The Civic Ordinance 2XM isn't an excuse.
I need to talk to her about that.
Good luck finding her. I usually don't...
Since when are you a cop? I thought you were a shoe salesman.
Are you on something? I've always been a cop. Just like
Yeah,
my
bro.
pa.
Great, I've turned my girlfriend's dad into a cop.
Just like my pa. I thought that was the dude from the Speakeasy days.
Can you tell me where I could find Doc?
Maybe it is, but-
Citizen Brown?
Are you sure you're an honor student? Where do you think he is at this time of day? At the
Thank you. He became a lawyer and not a scientist. And he hooked up with Edna.
Heavy.
Sorry, it makes sense.
I've got to finish my beat. Are you going to make trouble for me today?
I'm fine.
No what?
No, sir.
That's right, citizen.
Thank you. For the manner lesson.
Hey, citizen, are you about to throw something away? Make
No.
sure you use the correct receptacle. Hill Valley takes pride in its diverse waste management system. What is the aluminum content of that can? Make sure it goes into the correct blue receptacle. Is that green, clear, or amber glass? It makes a difference. Remember that all consumable wrapping is tagged with a microchip to help us automatically police litter.
That's pretty dope.
I'm all for recycling, but this is...
It's the term you're looking for, McFly.
What's the problem, sir?
Commemorating on the 25th day of August this year of our Lord, 1931, the capture and carving and ingenious mind of our beloved first citizen, Emmett Lathrop Brown, by virtue of his experimental rocket car. Edna must have written that.
Having fun, kid?
That? Who said that?
Attempting to destroy public landmarks is a violation of C-64.
I wasn't trying to destroy it.
Take your demerit.
Wowzers. 10 points for Gryffindor, Marty.
First Citizen Brown, the mindhead of Hill Valley.
Oh, really?
A man of infinite wisdom and awe-inspiring imagination. Emmett Lathrop Brown had been raised by a family legacy steeped in law, but hadn't set his sights on his destiny until he single-handedly thwarted the nefarious gangster Irving Kid Tannen and his bootlegging syndicate. After this heroic event, immortalized by the grand statue, Courthouse Lawn devoted his life to
That is
civil
very
and
intense.
social engineering, using Hill Valley as a prototype for tomorrow's cities today.
Okay. That is a reach. Edna, this is where it all
Citizen
began.
Plus.
Look around yourself. Breathe in the fresh air.
I'm breathing.
Enjoy the immaculate scenery and architecture. You are standing among the denizens of the most sociologically advanced city in the world, Hill Valley. Let's take a moment to look up at the city's centerpiece, the courthouse, with its ornate clock tower. Look closely. Do you see a silhouette behind the clock? That's our beloved first citizen, Emmett L. Brown, toiling away on new ideas to make Hill Valley the city of tomorrow, today.
Oh, wowzers. Crossing the crosswalk, Marty.
All Citizens Bank. I don't like the overuse of the word citizen in this timeline.
I'll go over there last. Why don't I just explore over here? Out to lunch.
Hey, can't you read? Oh, it's you, McFly.
Leech?
Hey, my bad. I should have wrote the sign in Latin, just so you'd understand.
What sign?
Outway to Unchley. Now eat it, Z's.
Hacker, man.
Soups and more. Wholesome soups, fresh vegetables, and soy-based imitation meats. Ugh. Good thing I'm not hungry. Free soy dog samples. Take one. I guess they ran out.
It's for the best. Can't go back there anymore. Used to be a speakeasy here when I was a kid. Now look at it. It's a hot of my dog shop where they sell soy products. What's that
Remember
about?
to keep your name badge on at all times. Not only does it make every citizen seem like your neighbor and friend, it grants you passage at the 3 main city access points.
Dope.
Hill Valley is the
Hill
country's
Valley.
first fully incorporated
Open your
gated
eyes,
city.
Link.
In 1966, Hill Valley petitioned for a special regional
We are the
exemption from
one,
state
the
legislation
chosen
using
few.
a tax and property
Open
law.
your eyes,
The city
Link.
of Hill Valley managed
I
to
got nothing.
consolidate itself into a gated community
Citizen reading
with
room.
special allowances for business and residential zoning. To date,
Nice.
we are the safest and most self-sustaining city in the United States.
Security means less freedom. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. See, it's following me? When you give up your securities, or when you want securities, you give up your freedoms. See this? This is why you need to just accept that the world is not a safe little utopia. You know what I mean? This is, see, it's in every media.
Stemley's.
Whenever we get to like
Staycations. The heck
utopian,
is
it
a
means that we have to
staycation?
give up our freedoms to get there. I've seen video games. I've watched televisions.
E. Brown Industries.
I've read
That's
bookses.
hopeful.
I've read some books, you know.
E.
I read
Brown
comics and
Industries,
such.
established in
Perhaps you're familiar with them.
1945, is the technological enterprise that
I love
makes
me the
Hill Valley
comics, you
what
know.
it
They're
is
good.
today.
They're the good funnies.
Whether it is electric cars running off the city power grid or motion sensing fence deployment, the radical civil innovations under development at E. Brown
Do you still read the comics
are
anymore?
changing the ways
They used to make me
cities
laugh.
operate. Efficient pedestrian travel,
I can't
vigilant
laugh
citizen
anymore.
monitoring, and space-age technologies that preserve the clean and modern appearance of the city. All these amazing advancements are not only making Hill Valley a wonder of the modern civilization.
No.
E. Brown Industries also exports its ideas and technology to cities around the world. One such city is Singapore, soon to be
Singapore.
recognized as our international sister city.
All right, sister cities. Is that a good thing? Like, what do you guys do to each other? One of you guys give each other something?
The comb
We'll help each
forest.
other out. I got
Stylists
vegetables
always
and
have
you
such
got
clever names. Just like coffee
wheat.
shops.
I don't know.
I can't see why people would want a vacation here.
Yeah, I'm more of a Ministry of Defense type of guy, you know? Where's the movie theater? Marty, where's the movie theater? What happened to it? I guess I
You
do
are
this to
standing
it too.
in front of the Hill Valley. 50 years after Hill Valley's incorporation into the state of California.
Einstein?
Though the courthouse holds
No, I
the
see
seat
that
of
he's
the
here and
local
recognized.
government, it also has been used as a shelter during the recovery period following the 1906 San Francisco earthquake. Most of Hill Valley's community is a result of displaced San Franciscans planting roots after that dreadful disaster. In
Indeed.
1976, the downtown renovation project saw the first major additions made to the courthouse since its original construction. The courthouse was expanded with an additional 128 offices in the new flanking wings, and a new mayoral office added to the original clock tower space. Look closely, and you can still see some of the original details preserved in the new international-inspired facade.
A facade, you say?
Hill Valley Courthouse. How may I help you, citizen?
I need to see Doc, or Citizen Brown.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but
Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait your turn. Citizen
bet.
Brown's a very busy man.
that voice sounds familiar.
Edna, dude. What's up with the golf cart thing? Biff.
Biff? Doc, wait! I need to talk to you. Ministry of Tourism.
Hill Valley Courthouse? How may I...
Look, I really need to see Citizen Brown. It's an emergency.
Are you on fire?
Of course not.
Are you bleeding profusely on the pavement?
No, but it's a...
Then it's no emergency that couldn't wait for a scheduled appointment. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Step away from the decycling bin, citizen.
Decycling?
The final resting place for all contraband within Hill Valley, the decycling bin ensures that socially toxic items will never find their way back into the hands of the general public in shape or form.
So it's where all the cool stuff goes to die.
If by cool you mean dangerous, then yes.
Now I know.
I've got to
Nothing.
finish my beat. Are you going to make trouble for me today?
Nope.
No.
Take it
No
easy,
what?
officer. Have a
No,
great
sir.
day. You're a cool
That's
dude.
right, citizen.
Make a break for it, Marty.
Gates. Huh, these are new.
Oh, one more tour.
The original clock tower was dedicated in 1885, with the motion first started at 8 p.m. on September 5th that same year.
Save the clock tower.
Was once struck by a bolt of lightning on November 12th,
I was just gonna say that.
1955, damaging the clock motion beyond conventional repair. During the downtown renovation project of 1976, the damaged clock was dismantled and a new modern clock was installed as the window to the mayoral office. Look up. You just might catch a silhouette pacing behind the glass. That's First Citizen Brown, pondering how to make your future better.
That sounds swell. What did I get? Hill Valley Tourist for doing all of those things. You see? You see? You get rewarded when you do the things. There's nothing over there. That's a facade. I knew that Biff would be here somewhere.
Biff?
Hey, well, you're George and Lorraine's youngest. Martin,
Yeah.
right?
What? You don't know me?
Only by reputation. Brown Cadet of the Month, 3 months running. Impressive. Are you interested in the Citizen Plus program?
I don't know.
Listen, Biff, that car I saw you get out of, was that Doc Brown in there with you?
Yeah?
Ha! Doc. Yeah, that should be his new nickname. But yeah, that was Citizen Brown. What an inspirational guy.
How'd you get FaceTime with him? He seems so busy.
Well, you got that right, Martin. Citizen Brown's a busy, busy guy. But fortunately, special case. See, Martin, I used to be a real bad apple. A real butthead.
Yeah, you were.
I don't see why that would make you a special case.
What can I say, Martin? I was always getting into trouble. Too much trouble. What with the booze, the partying, the women. Even my dogs were a pack of trouble. Pack, get it?
Yeah. What does this have to do with Citizen Brown?
Well, after getting in so much trouble, the authorities, they took me in to see Citizen Brown and gave me an ultimatum. Citizen Plus or bust.
So, about all the bad things you used to do.
Gosh, Martin, I really don't like dredging up the past, but all right, if it'll help you make a decision about Citizen Plus.
You said something about booze?
Beer, rum, whiskey, wine coolers, you name it, I drank it. Not only did I drink it, I smuggled it into Hill Valley, too.
Chip off the old block, huh?
Used to be I'd knock your block off for a comment like that, but yeah, I guess I was following in Pop's crummy footsteps.
So there's no booze in Hill Valley?
No beer, Marty. No beer. You can't drink anything if you want to
In
drink.
every now and then, but cops like Officer Parker over there always catch him sooner or later.
Why'd your dogs get you in trouble? You weren't running dog fights, were you?
No. Well, you might go Vic.
No,
Biff.
nothing that bad. I just
I
used
hope
to
you're
have a
not.
lot of dogs.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, other than them keeping the neighbors up all night, lunging at old people, and eating all the squirrels in the park. In fact, I'm ashamed to say it was my out-of-control dogs that were directly responsible for the banning of dogs throughout Hill Valley.
You don't sound very ashamed.
Oh, I am. Very, very ashamed.
They beating you, Biff, or what?
So there's no dogs in Hill Valley anymore?
Yep, Citizen Edna said...
What
She
kind
hates
of trouble
dogs.
did you get into with women? They weren't hookers?
Oh, no, nothing
No,
like that.
I'm not into
Just that
prostitutes. I
wasn't
hope
always
not there, Biff.
discreet about my affections.
You know.
What?
Public displays of affection, Martin. You know, necking and such.
You
That's
can't do that
illegal?
in Hill Valley.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
around here. Not in my Hill Valley.
You seriously got in trouble for PDAs?
You kissed your
You
girlfriend
bet.
outside,
The
Biff?
Browns
What were
always
you
say
thinking?
Behaviors that excite your
You're an
private
animal, I tell you.
in Private.
Keep your hands
Or
off of
maybe
her. That's
it's
for
the
public.
Citizen Edna who says that.
It's not for the public. I mean, rather, hey,
Yeah, let's change
I've
the
heard
subject.
enough.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't like talking about my old nasty self.
That's good. Me neither. You disgust. You're an animal.
Do you think I could get to see Citizen Brown if I did all the bad stuff you used to do?
Yeah, I guess, but why would you want to act like that?
You know, I mean, it sounds pretty fun. You know, at least once. Nice clothes,
Clothes.
Biff.
You lose a bet or something?
What do you mean? I'm wearing what everyone is wearing. It's Polo Shirt Thursday. You, my friend, are out of uniform.
So I've heard.
Yeah, well, there's always tomorrow. Hawaiian Shirt Friday.
Great.
Hawaiian Shirt Friday, Biff. Really? How about we talk
What
about
is
Citizen
this
Plus?
Citizen Plus.
That's what we
It's
really
Citizen
came here
Brown's
for.
new re-education program, and I'm
You
the
could be a
first of
Citizen
Hill
Plus.
Valley Citizen Plus. Plus is... Plus I?
Tell me more about
know
this
more about
Citizen
Citizen
Plus,
Plus.
like
I
anything,
just
Biff.
can't wait to tell you all
Come on,
about it.
spit it
Did
out.
you mention the swell digital watch you get with the program?
It's a tracker, Biff, so they can stalk you.
So what's the point of Citizen Plus?
Well, it may not be as noticeable for...
Therapy. Word, dog?
Whoa, whoa. Hypnotherapy?
Well, sure, Martin. Why, it makes obedience automatic.
Obedience? This is some kind of brainwashing?
Automatic,
Way to
baby.
think about it. Scrubbing all those nasty thoughts right out of your noggin.
Yeah.
What do you gotta do to be a Citizen Plus?
It starts with an application. They take a complete medical evaluation and give you a stack of contracts to fill out.
It sounds boring already.
But then you get an appointment with Citizen Brown. In about 2 years.
2 years?
He's very busy keeping Hill Valley running. I mean, the only time he deviates from his schedule is when some Looney Tune is running around racking up demerits. Fortunately, that almost never happens.
You said you get some sort of watch.
Oh, it's a
I already
real
actually
classic
got a
deal.
demerit,
Just
Biff.
look at the state-of-the-art ticker. It's got all sorts of special modes programmed in. I still haven't figured out how to set the time, but I'm sure a smart guy like you could do it no problem.
It's voluntary, right?
Sure, for the pilot program, but eventually it will be mandatory for everybody.
Mandatory? Are you nuts?
Nah, I used to be nuts. Now, thanks to the Citizen Plus program, I'm probably the sanest guy in Hill Valley.
Doesn't quite sound like it there, Biff.
Okay, let's stop talking about Citizen
Maybe
Plus
we got
right
something
now.
else we could talk about, perhaps?
Okay.
So there's
So
no
you
more
won't
bill.
break any rules anymore?
Can't. The Citizen Plus treatment makes it physically impossible for me to break rules.
How so?
Now I get physically ill if I try to break a rule.
Huh. Okay, we already know about it. Re-education
How's your
stone facts.
re-education holding up?
Still incapable and uninterested in breaking the rules.
See you later, Biff.
Bye, Martin.
Jennifer, what are you doing? You're so edgy.
Jen up to now?
Alright, she is going behind what used to be the speakeasy. Can I go back here now? See, I couldn't before. You're so edgy. It's hot. You're getting me going when you do what you do. Let me check out what's over
Bricked
here,
up
though.
the entrance to the old speakeasy. It's just another brick in the wall.
Ah!
That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here. I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Not yet, then, is what you said.
Looks awfully familiar. 50 years familiar.
Let's see what you got going, Jennifer. What are you
Leech and
doing?
the whoosh bags. I've never heard of them.
No, you wouldn't have. They don't
The
play
whoosh
much
bags?
punk on those smooth jazz stations you listen to.
Hey,
Smooth
I'm edgy,
jazz.
I'm hip.
I couldn't possibly be that square, even
Yeah.
in an alternate timeline.
I listen to rock, alright? I invented Johnny B. Bad.
Jennifer! Jen!
You know the song. Joe. Go, Johnny, go, go, go.
Got a problem?
Johnny, go.
What's the deal, Jennifer? He left me stranded outside the city gates.
Yeah, that was pretty rotten, wasn't it? I'm such
Yeah,
a
that's pretty
horrible
edgy of
role
you.
model.
It's
Better
hot.
get away before I corrupt you.
Go ahead and corrupt me.
Look, I don't know what you got against me in this time, lately, but I'm here to make things right. I've missed you, you know?
Take a look at me, Martin. Do I look like the kind of girl that would hang around the president of the Junior Brown Brigade? Barf?
Boff, I know. You're freaking disgusting.
You act like I'm a turnoff, but I don't buy it. We were meant to be together.
Look, just because I let you tag along to a couple of concerts doesn't mean we're Romeo and Juliet.
I mean, it kinda does.
You're a little
Those are the
cute,
rules,
but
Jennifer.
you're into all this honor student crap.
Honor student?
And I'm into more interesting things. And guys.
You're into guys? Wow, I mean, we have so much in common.
You going out with someone else?
Oh,
I bet I
boy.
can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
I don't rave. Frickin' fly. I wrote the book on Raven Lady, alright? Forget about it. What interesting guys.
So do you spend most of your time vandalizing public property?
That's what we
Don't
do,
even
Marty.
think about snitching on me. Unless you want this spray can up your...
No. Listen,
Hey,
you got
hey,
me
hey,
wrong.
hey, hey.
I'm looking to,
Don't tempt me
break
with a good
few
time.
Rules myself.
You?
Just don't make it a good... I don't even know. I got the joke was missed. I'm looking for a dangerous animal. Where can I get some of that
You know where I
contraband?
could score some forbidden materials?
Do I strike
If
you
you-
as somebody who would possess illegal substances?
Square.
Kinda, yeah.
And you strike me as somebody who would turn in somebody like me.
You calling me a
Next
snitch?
topic.
Is that what you're saying? You're saying I'm a snitch then? I feel disrespected on that one. Gotta tell you. I'm looking for a
I know about
dangerous
harboring
animal, you know?
dangerous animals.
So you met my new boyfriend.
Yeah, what's his
Oh,
name?
lighten up.
This ban on public displays of affection bites.
Hey, you're talking about my most favoritist legal infraction of all.
Yeah.
Your most favoritist?
Ew. Ew.
Ew.
Isn't graffiti a major infraction?
You'd think. But after Big Brown had all those buildings coated in that Teflon polymer junk a couple years ago, graffiti's been knocked down to a 2 demerit offense. Go fig.
Go fig indeed.
This law against public kissing is a load of bull, right?
Yeah, this town is full of it. What are you gonna do?
Did.
Let's not and say we did.
On second thought, maybe I don't
Yeah,
wanna
I'm
know
not,
anymore about
you're
breaking the rules.
really, you're
Was-
making me try really hard there, Jennifer.
Give me a can of spray paint. I got an urge to paint something.
Happy little trees? Get yourself a watercolor kit. I'm not sharing my wall.
Wow.
So, Jennifer,
Uh-huh.
what do you think of me?
I don't.
Oh, you got played.
Seriously, what have you got against me? I'm kind of popular, right?
Very popular. Among a certain crowd.
What crowd?
Dorks.
What do you mean,
Marty
dorks?
McFly a dork? It's impossible. He can't be a dork.
Okay, anyone who talks about himself in the third person is a dork.
I mean, you're kind of lame though, lady.
My mom and dad.
What about them?
Would you say they're...
On repair. Sorry to be the one to break it to you.
Did you get a load of Biff Tannen back
He's
there?
been
He's
re-educated,
so
Marty.
Yeah, creeps me out.
You and me both. If that's what the Citizen Plus program's all about, I'll stay a Citizen Minus.
Hey, she's got jokes too.
What do you know about the Citizen Plus
Tell me.
program?
Only what I hear on TV, and the radio, and the newspapers, and the PA systems all over town. They want everybody to enroll, and they say it'll make us all happy and well-adjusted, which is why I'm gonna stay clear of it.
I mean, they're gonna mandatory it soon, so.
Hill Valley's totally screwed up, but I got a plan to fix everything.
You do, huh?
I'm gonna go talk to Citizen Brown and get him to make it all better.
That sounds like the kind of plan you'd come up with, weirdo.
I mean, what's your plan?
Citizen Brown is a really great guy.
You're wasting your breath, Martin. I don't buy into all that happy talk.
No, really, this crazy police state wasn't his idea. It'll all get... It won't be long before I see Citizen Brown.
Hey, can I come with you?
You want to see Citizen Brown too?
Yeah. Maybe he can give me a heart when he gives you a brain.
Couldn't hurt to ask. Are you going out with someone else? I bet I can make you forget him.
Sorry, Martin, but you just don't rate anymore.
Your paint's starting to streak.
Ah!
Must be where Jen keeps her paints. Locked. I can only trust Doc with this notebook.
I figured as much.
It's got my name on it. They couldn't do anything with this. It's got my name on it. They couldn't do anything with this. Locked.
Nothing that can open that. They don't have to turn it. No, okay. Just wanted to make sure.
She missed a spot.
That's where I gotta paint.
I don't want to go digging through the trash unless I absolutely have to.
Alright.
Not interested. They've bricked up the entrance to the old speakeasy. That leads to the soup mo. Leech is in there. I'd rather he come out here.
What is it now?
Your paint's starting to streak.
I just want to bother you. Ha! That's what. Boom. Score, McFly. 1.
Look out, son!
You almost hit me. Hey, Mom.
Mom? Mom!
But are you happy?
Happiness is overrated, Lorraine. I'm content.
Well,
Hey.
I'll think about it.
Mom?
Hi there, Martin. I saw you as I was driving in. Did you hear me honking?
Mom, that can't be you.
Martin, are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that you're so gray.
Well, isn't that an uplifting way to greet your mother?
Sorry, I just don't...
I guess you're right, though. I am going a little gray. No thanks to your father.
So, what? Are you out here shopping or something?
Oh, shopping? Poof! Who shops anymore? No, it's that time of the month for me again. For my civic duty. I'll be polishing the statue all day.
Oh, right.
Heyo. They got you with the gross joke.
What's with the golf cart, Mom?
Now, Martin, I know you're embarrassed to be driving around in last year's model, but we really can't afford the 86s yet.
What about my truck?
No one owns a truck in Hill Valley. Martin, are you sure you're feeling okay?
Yeah. I must have had a really vivid dream last night.
Well, I hope your dream world was more fun than this one. Could you do me a favor? I forgot to give your father my They annoying. But Citizen Brown always says, a scheduled life is a happy life. Anywho, could you be a dear and drop it off at the house? Here, take the car.
Actually,
I know, dear. Love you too. I'd give you a kiss, but you know what that gets ya. Don't forget to pick me up this evening.
Yeah, sure.
I can do that.
Well, it's not the truck, but I guess it'll do.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going there fast. To the house.
I don't know, John. Isn't this illegal?
What isn't illegal?
What if Citizen Brown's watching?
Don't worry, nobody can see us here.
He's a peeping Tom. Ah! Dad.
Try to warn your old man the next time, okay?
Another day in Hill Valley.
So you're hacking into the cameras, George?
That wasn't a note of irony in your voice, was it, citizen? Irony? What?
Hey, what's my guitar doing out here?
Your mother and I convinced you to give it up. For example, for all the kids who look up to you as a model of studiousness and moral gravity. And besides, you're not very good.
Wow.
Come on, Dad, I need that. Rock and roll is my density. Destiny.
Destiny? What would you know about destiny? Now quit fooling around and get back to your studies.
It's a game that came out to mixed reviews. It had a lacking story mode, and there was DLC that I bought and never played because I switched over to the Xbox One and never got it because I didn't want to buy it twice. That was Destiny.
Music is good for you. It improves your mental performance.
Then take up the piccolo. Leave the electric guitar to the rebels and malcontents.
Hey man, that's
A
not.
certain girl is only gonna like me if I can play the guitar.
A certain girl? You don't mean...
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Why are you fixated on that little hellion? She's nothing but trouble.
Yeah,
Wow.
my kind of trouble.
And besides, the way you play guitar, you're only gonna drive her further Who your worst?
Thanks, Dad.
I'll take that as a yes.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs. Citizen Brown.
Greetings, programs. LeBrock 2.0. Anatomical constructs for sciences of all sorts. Boring. Nice. We didn't have a computer in the other timeline. Well, no joystick. That's lame.
Yeah, here you got hit with some more demerits, Nathan. Good on you, Nathan. Sure. Never trust a guy with less than 1,000 demerits, am I right?
Hey.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work. Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Hey, demerit?
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work. Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown.
Another day in Hill Valley.
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Hey, demerit? Hey, what for?
Oh, it's recording. I don't want to mess up Dad's work.
Huh.
I don't think this monitor is hooked up to the camera. I don't think this monitor is hooked up to the camera.
Good morning, Mrs. Brown. Please address me as Mrs. Citizen Brown. I'm sorry, Mrs.
What do you think, George?
I saw Mom downtown. She told me to give this to you.
Thanks.
Say, what gives around here?
What's up with all the cameras,
Keeping
George?
tabs on Hill Valley through my trusty bank of monitors. Always on the lookout for some interesting footage.
Interesting.
What are you looking
mean
for, George?
interesting?
What kind of silly question is that? I've been gathering candid documentary footage for Citizen Brown's promotional videos for over a year now. I know your mother doesn't approve of my work, but wait a minute. You say you saw Lorraine? 11 to 12 hair salon, 12 to 12:20 lunch at Suitmo counter, cream of asparagus with crackers.
What was that?
You know your mother's problems. If she slips up again, it could mean demerits for the whole family. There she is, polishing the statue in the park. Just like the schedule dictates. Oh, then everything's fine. Good. Unless... How was she when you spoke to her? Lucid? Sober?
Whoa, Dad, what are you telling me? You
Mom's a boozer, Marty.
Shh, I don't know for sure that your mother has relapsed into her old ways, but she's been acting very odd lately, almost as if she didn't like my constant supervision. Confidentially, I suspect she's got a flask hidden somewhere, probably very near the spot where she's working right now. Do me a favor, son, will you? See if you can worm the truth out of her. She won't confide in me, but she may be less guarded with you. Double rations this week if you help your old man out. What do you say? That's a good boy.
Okay, Dad, we need to talk.
What were you
hiding
looking at?
when I came in just now?
Hiding? I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Come on, I saw it. It was a videotape, right?
I might as well. After all, you'll be 18 soon.
Tell me what?
Hill Valley under Citizen Brown is not quite the contented town you were led to believe it was.
What do you mean?
You're kidding.
This isn't a criticism of the great man himself, of course, or his sainted wife, Edna. No one's worked harder than they to apply the most advanced social planning techniques to our municipality. But...
Yes.
What?
Confidentially, not everybody appreciates it. A great many citizens, perhaps even the majority, actively resent it. Well, just listen.
An uprising.
This regime is a joke. They're all laughing at us over in Fairfax.
A toast to Citizen Brown. May his beloved courthouse be struck by lightning. Shh, Agnes, you're awful. Are you coming to the town square, Lester? Citizen Brown's about to give another speech.
Citizen Brown can kiss my hairy...
Well, you get the idea.
It sounds like people can't stand what the Browns have done to Hill Valley.
Not everyone. Only around 50%, maybe 60.
Does Citizen Brown know?
He should. Whenever I send copies of my raw footage to the Public Relations Department over at the courthouse, I get a memo telling me how much Citizen Brown thanks me for my service. But how could he see those videos and not do anything about it?
Maybe you should take your tapes directly to Brown.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, sure, he might appreciate my bringing these problems to his attention and reward me for my public service, but then again, they say it's never wise to be the bearer of bad news.
That's true, George. Nobody wants to be a bear.
Why don't you give me those videotapes? I'll take them to Citizen Brown.
Thanks for offering, son, but I don't want to get you involved. Citizen Brown won't like what he sees on them, and I wouldn't want you to get the brunt of his displeasure. Not to mention the displeasure of all the folks on the tapes. Once they find out I recorded them, no, I'm not letting these tapes out of my sight. It's too dangerous.
So I'm gonna take him from you then.
It's about Mom. How'd she get to be such a mess? This isn't how she is in my perfect world.
You're right, it's a real puzzle. Because of course we both know Hill Valley is a perfect world, but for some peculiar reason, the harder I try to get her to conform to the rules, the more she slips up.
Don't you think Mom would be a little more relaxed if you gave her just a little bit of space?
Now, there's a fine suggestion. What would Hill Valley be like if people gave each other space? Why, we'd all be tempted to follow our own impulses, and there's no telling where that might lead. Fine.
So about you and your, into this spying business.
It's not spying, son. It's cinema verite. These candid moments of Hill Valley's residents will eventually be compiled and edited into the documentaries and promotional materials that advertise our way of life to the rest of the world. True, you can argue that I've taken things to extremes, but I still get up to take my meals, and of course to use the facilities.
Of course, of course. What are we gonna do here?
You're supposed to be... I mean, wouldn't you rather spend your time writing, say, science fiction novels?
Science fiction. I did mess around with it once, but that was before Citizen Brown made it illegal.
Science fiction's illegal?
That's
Sci-fi
lame.
promotes an unhealthy obsession with the fantastic and impossible, and it encourages the idea that there might be better societies than Hill Valley, which is subversive nonsense, of course.
It's all calculated stats.
Okay, different subject.
Yeah?
Hill Valley has a lot of rules.
It certainly does, for our own good.
Good night.